You have already used artificial intelligence today. In fact, you probably used it before you even had your morning coffee. From your phone unlocking to maps quietly rerouting you, to junk mail filtered away and words predicted as you type, AI is already working for you in the background. In this video, we'll cover what AI really is, how it learns, a brief history, where you meet it in real life, Hollywood myths versus reality, the advantages and the risks, and how to use it wisely. Artificial intelligence is simply software that performs tasks we usually associate with human intelligence, recognizing patterns, making predictions, generating language or images. Within AI, machine learning is the approach where systems learn from data rather than being hand-programmed with rules. Deep learning is a further subset that uses layered neural networks to learn very complex patterns. Think of AI as the umbrella, machine learning beneath it, and deep learning as a powerful branch within. These systems improve by finding patterns in examples. We do not tell them every rule, we show them data. During training, the model adjusts its internal weights to reduce mistakes, so with enough good examples it learns to generalize. On one side you might imagine code, on the other a dashboard showing accuracy rising over time. That's the learning process in action. A librarian can file books by strict catalog rules, author, title, Dewey number. That's explicit instruction. A learning system, by contrast, notices patterns across many labeled books, and can then recognize categories it has never seen exactly before. Ask that same librarian about your tastes and the choices adapt. More mystery, fewer textbooks. Likewise, modern AI adapts to feedback and context, refining what it recommends or predicts for you. Under the hood, it's statistics. The model estimates what should come next, given what it has seen. The next word in a sentence, or the items you're likely to enjoy. No magic, just patterns learned from data. That is why you meet AI everywhere. Recommendations in streaming apps, autocomplete in email and chat, smarter spam filters, better photos, more relevant search. The common thread is learning from large amounts of data to make informed predictions. When it works well, it feels helpful and almost invisible. A quiet assistant, not a movie robot. Our story begins in the 1950s. Alan Turing proposes a practical test for machine intelligence, and in 1956 the Dartmouth workshop coins the term artificial intelligence. Early programs solve puzzles and play games. Optimism is high. Still, computing power and data are scarce, and progress is fragile. Through the 1960s and 70s, researchers pursue symbolic AI, handcrafted rules and logic. By the 1980s, expert systems spread into business and medicine, capturing human know-how as if then rules. They work in narrow domains, but are brittle, costly to maintain, and hard to scale. Funding ebbs and AI winters arrive when promised breakthroughs fail to materialize. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue defeats Garry Kasparov, a headline moment powered by search rules and specialized hardware. It's impressive, yet still narrow and task-bound. In the 2000s, three forces converge: far more data, far faster GPUs, and better algorithms. Neural networks re-emerge as deep learning patterns directly from examples rather than from handwritten rules. The ImageNet moment in 2012 shows deep nets crushing error rates in computer vision, accuracy leaps, and the field pivots. Data pipelines, labeled datasets, and scalable training become the new craft of AI. By the late 2010s, AI systems power everyday tools, voice assistants, translation, recommendations, woven into phones, apps, and websites you already use. Meanwhile, AI expands into the physical and professional world. Driver assistance and self-driving tests, face unlock on phones, and medical imaging tools that help clinicians spot subtle patterns. In 2016, AlphaGo beats a world champion at Go, a milestone for learning-based systems. Then come generative models, systems that can write, draw, compose, and converse. Large language models and chatbots move AI from specialist labs to the public, turning powerful capabilities into everyday tools and raising fresh questions about accuracy, safety, and how we choose to use them. At its core, an AI learns from data. We gather a data set of examples and labels, images tagged cat or dog, emails marked spam or not, sentences paired with the next word. Those labeled examples are the teacher the model learns from. Take cats versus dogs. We pass thousands of labeled photos through a neural network. The model makes a guess, we compare it to the label, and compute a loss, how wrong it was. Training is simply repeating this process again and again to make that loss smaller. Inside the network are weights, numbers that determine what the model pays attention to. Using gradient descent, the system nudges those weights to reduce loss, step by tiny step, across millions of examples on GPUs. As weights update, useful patterns strengthen and accuracy rises. Next comes evaluation. We test on data the model never saw. If it succeeds there too, it has learned to generalize. If it only memorized the training set, overfitting, we adjust, add more diverse data, regularize or stop earlier until performance balances out. Language models learn from vast text. Given some tokens, they predict the most probable next token, then the next, building sentences by following probabilities, not certainties. That's why verification matters. Fluent text can still be statistically plausible yet wrong. Your streaming apps learn your tastes and recommend what you will likely enjoy next. Your keyboard predicts the next words as you type, saving you time with eerily accurate suggestions. Face ID recognizes you in a fraction of a second and unlocks securely. Spam filters quietly sift junk from your inbox so real messages surface first. Banks flag unusual spend before it becomes fraud. Doctors get AI highlights that support, not replace, their judgment. Forecasts track storms with models that learn from decades of weather. Maps reroute you around traffic in real time, shaving minutes off your drive. These are not science fiction. These are Tuesday. Hollywood casts AI as a brooding, conscious mind plotting in the shadows. Real AI is narrower. Statistical models trained on data to automate tasks and assist decisions. For clarity, the movie version sits on the left and the real thing on the right. Same letters, very different reality. Let's separate myth from machinery. Left, the glowing-eyed android that understands, desires, and schemes. Right, a developer wrangling datasets, configuring models, monitoring dashboards, and fixing bugs. Real AI is a toolbox. Pattern finders, predictors, and generators that help with language, vision, and recommendations. Powerful, yes, but bounded by data, objectives, and human oversight. Not a character, it's software. When an AI produces a confident but wrong answer, that's a hallucination. It isn't lying, it's making a statistically plausible guess that missed the mark. That's why verification, sources, and human judgment are essential. Trust but test, especially when the stakes are high. Like the printing press, electricity, and the internet, AI is a tool. Its strengths are speed, scale, and consistent execution. Its risks are bias, privacy leakage, misuse, and job disruption. Outcomes depend on us. Better design, cleaner data, and responsible governance. Artificial intelligence is the defining technology of our era. Understanding what it really is, beyond headlines and movie myths, puts you in control. Treat it as a tool. Learn how it works, verify its answers, and use it thoughtfully to amplify your own judgment. The more you understand, the more it rewards your curiosity. Keep exploring. If today's video sparked your curiosity, I wrote a plain language guide called AI for the Rest of Us. It's a short, no-jargon starter that explains what AI really is, how it works, where it came from, and how to use it wisely in everyday life. A friendly first step to get you confident fast. And if you're ready to go further, if you want hands-on guidance, navigating AI tools for yourself or your team, I offer personalized AI training for individuals and organizations. Whether you're just getting started or you want real confidence using AI in your work and daily life, I can help you get there. No overwhelm, no jargon, just practical, personalized training that meets you exactly where you are. Links are in the description. I'll see you in the next video.